Howdy folks, Monty here in Las Vegas, Nevada with another White Dwarf review. This is a classic. This one I had in Australia, or at least I had through a friend's house, frequently thumbed through it, just studying these images, and I looked at this before Scarface. I didn't know Scarface existed, and then realised obviously the Scarface reference in the image. It also looks a bit like my friend Fred Reed, a little bit. Maybe not quite. Anyway, it looks a little bit like Fred Reed. But yeah, I just love the iconography, and this image is an absolute classic. Absolute classic. Plasma being let off. The beautiful image adorning this particular White Dwarf. We are in September 1989. The smell of these paints. Look at these models. Obviously fans of the Terminators. Okay, so who do we have? Richard Holwell, Jarvis Johnson, Andy Jones, Rick Priestley, Nigel Stillman, and Andy Warwick. And it's edited by Simon Forrest, who I think featured actually in the book that I showed last, The Freebooters. So, oh my goodness. Open late, that's what you need. You need Games Workshop stores opening till late. In Nottingham, Newcastle and Brighton. Very interesting stuff indeed. So that's Tim Powell of contemporary miniature fame as well. He makes a lot of the miniatures with Kev Adams with the Kickstarters. Miniature painting demonstrations. Look at this. There's all these places. Wow. York and Bristol in particular. Gosh, look at this. Nottingham. Yes, I guess it's easy for them to get to Nottingham. Culture Shock. We're still in Culture Shock. Times of Culture Shock. Oh, Benson, I don't know. Dale Hurst looks very familiar. Maybe it's because I'm very familiar with this episode, this edition. Warhammer Novels competition. You can enter both in the UK and the US. And if you enter in the US, you get a month more. So I wonder if people would enter in both. Oh, here we go. Here are the beautiful minis. Big fan of that guy. Love that guy. Nice little edition. There we are. There's the head. A bunch of epic and a bunch of very nice non-epic. The Howling Griffins. Very nice indeed. Nice little diorama. More epic. Dealing with landing pods and dropships. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. Oh. These are very nice. Quite nice. Or some salamanders, Molterines, and some blood angels. But the Space Wolves, the White Scars aren't so bad either. Oh, we got the very biggie, lucky Imperial transports. Oh, a favourite Space Wolves picture, Leman Russ. This is the introduction of Leman Russ into the story and the Orc infantry. I always liked the Ravenari stuff. And yeah, they make the Slayer's sword, I guess, and the Blood Bowl helmet. I wonder what it would be like to win a Slayer's sword and then have to bring it back to your country. My friend Kirill Kenev had to do that. He had to take his Slayer sword back to Russia. Doing a very interesting flight, or at least getting it into the country, I would imagine would be quite interesting. Maybe even getting it out of the country would be quite interesting. Here we have cards, for those that need them. It's a crime. Get into crime. Wow. Oh, it's a play-by-mail game. Interesting. Love these orc pictures. Shogun and Axis and Allies. Look, Milton Bradley advertising in White Dwarf. He's sorry to you first, folks. Dealer Directory, Great Britain, Eldar Infantry, Troop Drops. Okay. So where the magazine's a little slow. Back issues of White Dwarf. That's a classic one. Have I done that one yet? I'm not sure. You probably need to. Ooh, Dragonfels. A little vampire action for your reading pleasure. Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, no doubt. Oh, there he is. Dragonfels, the Great Enchanter. Detlef Sirek. That's a name you don't hear often. Detlef. Is this the guy I've got? No, I don't have these guys, but I have them close by. Look at those flame weapons. The very venerable Rhino in its first incarnation. Here we have a bunch of Epic, and we have a bunch of 28mm. Look at this. Very nice Space Wolf's Librarian. Oh, Whirlwind. Yes, templates for Whirlwind. Oh, you can make your own Whirlwind. Look at this. Plastic card and cutouts. That's the way to do it. These made with Lego bricks. They look that way, but probably not. Oh, here we have the Troll games. Apparently they came with tapes. They're actually publishing a game within the magazine. Warhammer, Wolf Riders, Ignorant Armies, Route 666, Route 666, yes it is. Route 666. Oh, they're really giving them a good run for their money, these Warhammer books. Because Dragonfels is in here. No gold in the... Is that Orky Mountains or Grey Mountains? That's grey. Interesting. No gold in the Grey Mountains, but lots of beauties here. Love myself some Marauder Dwarfs. Excuse me. Oh, there's some beauties here. Love that model. Very thankful to have one in the Chaos army that I bought from Rochi Rocha. They're just beautiful models. Not that these aren't too bad either. Look at this. Love myself a Terminator on the old bases. Insular hybrids. Heavy metal. Oh yes. More of Pete Taylor's work. Fraser Gray. I think they share pages. Look at these demons. Someone's had a lot of fun with green stuff. That's what that is. Heavy metal in White Dwarf. Back issues of White Dwarf are disappearing fast. Yes, they certainly are. Can you really afford to miss any of the essential information on painting and converting fantasy miniatures contained in every metal every month? Contained in every metal every month. There, third time lucky. Gamers Paradise in Villa Park in Illinois. Interesting. Yes, the map of Chicago. Close Assault. Terminator Close Weapons and Army for Space Hulk. Ooh. Duro Micro Limited. Wonder if they do computer games as well. No, they just seem to be Games Workshop is. Osprey Books World Championship. Sponsored by Osprey Books. What do you need to do? Derby War Games Association presents the Osprey Books World Championship. Games Workshop and Warhammer. Featuring World War Games competition, display games competition, reenactment societies, trade stands, bring and buy, and bar and food. I think that ticks all the boxes then. Okay, we've got the new rules. Oh yes, this is what I liked. The Terminators. Oh, and a Skaven army list. Yes, this is such a beauty. Skaven army list versus High Owls. Yeah, they seem to be pitted well against each other. Chaos Goblins are in the mix. 2 lots of Chaos Goblins. So it's not just Skaven, it's Goblins as well. So it's like a party one can't afford to miss. Okay. Oh, and here we have the tactics. Wow. These are very interesting battles. No, they wouldn't consider putting in a photograph, would they? Just drawings and what have you. And we get to the end of the magazine. Look at what you can buy. Orc Hordes, Eldar Legion, Space Marines paint set. Have they already sold out the Gene Steel Cults? I think they've already sold out. Oh, the Terminators. Yeah, these are really there. Look at these guys. I love the claws. Oh, here we have some dwarf weapons. Do I own any of these? I don't think I do. I think I own a later version of that. And I own one of those, I'm pretty sure. Dwarf gyrocopter. Maybe not that one. Ah, look at this. Orc Big Boss. Lehman Russ, very nice. King General Retinue. A wizard is in there too. That's interesting. We have another John Blanche book. Rat Spike. I think I've got Rat Spike. And the back is some Epic and 28mm. This reminds me of a scene from Band of Brothers, the early Band of Brothers, when they're going through the hedgerows. They've got all the tanks and other stuff running over people and doing various other things. Anyway, has a, I don't know, that same kind of thing of the tanks on the horizon. Well, not the horizon, but the near horizon. Anyway, Tom Bartley in Las Vegas once again. Let me know what you think of these videos. I'm getting less comments than I used to get. It's not just the regulars who should be commenting. Anyone consider commenting on the videos, please. Let me know what you like. If you like the videos, like and subscribe. It's a great way to get more of this content. Anyway, Tom Bartley, Las Vegas, Nevada, signing out.